And Dr. Mukwana, as Alex rightly puts it, we have a lot of but a lot of weight that we put on our tribesmen. But is this something that we feel as a nation, or does it only come up politically speaking? The reason I say that is because if you look at the work environment, rare is the time you'll walk up to somebody and ask them, before I employ you, where do you come from? You look at their papers, you look at their qualifications. If you look at any other scenario, mostly you'll find that people are quite tolerant, they get along. But when it comes to politics, that's where now the issue comes in.
Yeah, thanks, Michael. I agree with you on your last assessment that in our day-to-day lives, really, I'm sitting here, you're sitting here. I've not asked what your tribe is.
Exactly.
You did not ask my tribe before you invited me to this show.
Correct.
I have grown-up children, and I don't ask who your friend is, whether it's Luo or whether it's Kikuyu. However, that is about it. That's about where it ends. When it comes to our political leadership in this country, that is when you start realizing that you are Kikuyu, you are Luo, you are Luo. And that then should bring us to the topic of today, the Election Amendment Bill of 2013.
Correct.
And the importance of preserving the fidelity to the law. Because you must understand, Michael, that what we are discussing now has a history in this country. Right from 1963. How did our leaders treat this thing of tribe? Come 1979, when President Moi takes over, how did he handle the issue of tribe? Come 2002, how did President Kibaki handle? And how is President Uhuru handling? Because, Michael, it is one thing to say we are one Kenya, and a different thing to act one Kenya. So when you talk about employment, for example, yes, in private sector, people look at merit. But when it comes to political appointments, that cannot be said. If you look at, for example, the main government jobs, where they're talking about the Commission of Police, IG, Director of Criminal Prosecution, the DPP, you'll find that all the appointments, the major appointments, will reflect the powers that be of the day. And this is exactly what is gravitating downwards. So when you hear some Kenyans now saying it is Raila or never, and the other saying it is Uhuru or never, it's a matter of life and death, because Uhuru being in power means that his people will benefit. And Raila being in power means that his people will benefit. We have to move from that. And the only way that we have to move from that place is our fidelity to the Constitution.
To the Constitution.
Yes.